The role of that CASA is multifaceted. We are first an advocate for that child. But it's more than being an advocate, it is being an ally to that child. And I've never seen that mission be more urgent than it is now.
It's a scary time for child welfare advocates because we don't know what's happening in our community because we're not getting the calls that we're normally getting.
With that situation, a lot of children have suffered and not been in the public eye in front of mandatory reporters such as teachers that can call in and share what's going on and what needs to be checked into for these children.
We have a lot less mandatory reporters. We also have issues, though, where the CASAs are not able to have that same kind of contact they've had. So COVID has really affected how our juvenile cases are going.
Our CASAs would meet with their children in the foster home and spend a lot of time with them one-on-one, getting to know them, what it is that they need, and then represent them in court. After COVID, that changed entirely.
When you have families who are struggling, having constant change is not good.
With that, the need for extra people to be looking out for our kids and within our community is just tremendous.
As the name implies, court-appointed special advocate, they are an independent voice. Everyone else in the courtroom is representing a position. The CASA doesn't have to represent a particular client's position. They get to review everything, and then they make a report to the court with their own independent position. Let's put it this way, I often read their reports before I read DHS's reports.
Because they know that we're the only people in that courtroom whose sole responsibility is to find out what's in the best interest of the child. So the state mandates that every child in care should have a CASA, but sadly, they don't support that financially. They only provide about 20% of the funding for that.
In comparison to the number of children that are in the foster care system nationwide and in Oregon, it's a very minute number of them that we are able to provide a CASA for, and primarily because of issues of funding.
It takes money to be supportive of these CASAs, and it takes money to train them.
We have an entire organization of professionals whose role and function is to train and support and guide those CASAs.
We ask these people to join our organization and be volunteers, but we won't send them out without the knowledge they need to complete the task at hand and help these children.
To say that we are living in challenging times is an understatement. But historically, these difficult, challenging times have always had the ability to unveil, to reveal the incredible capacity of the human spirit.
We're all committed to coming into these children's lives at a chaotic, tumultuous time and turning that around, because this is the future and it takes a village.